What's good with y'all YouTubers? Welcome to the Psychic Investigations Tarot. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button if you like the energy, if y'all enjoy the content, we greatly appreciate it. If you want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below. Y'all got to keep in mind this one I resonate with everybody, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with this read. Alright. So what's going on for the Psychic Investigations for September 2022? What's going on with the Psychic Investigations? Okay, so there's some type of scam. There's definitely something to do with money. There's definitely a situation involving money with the Six of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's definitely scamming with the Six of Pentacles reversed. It's all about scam. So there's an investigation going on about a scam here. So there's definitely some type of investigation going on about a scam. And this person that's been scamming will get caught with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So somebody has been doing things. This could possibly be with some of y'all out there. Some of y'all could have been treated very unfairly in the legal system. Or you could have been treated unfairly. Or somebody tried to get you to be treated unfairly in a legal situation. But little do they know that they were scamming here. So this is all about a scam that was committed here. I'm also hearing something about an identity scam. So they try to make something out to be you, but yet they was using your identity to scam others right here with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So there's definitely something coming out about a scam here. With money, you may be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that could have went through this. But there's definitely something going on with a scam here with the Six of Pentacles reversed. This is something that's very unfair to you involving financial matters. Okay? Yeah. And the truth is coming out about that. You may be a Scorpio, a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that's going through this. But you're about to be really happy with the Nine of Cups here, okay? So some of you out there, you may be a Scorpio with the Major Arcana with the Judgment card. Or I'm also getting that if this is involving a legal situation, this is going to be blown in your favor. Because something is about to come out about some type of malicious activity involving financial matters, okay? Something that should have not have been going on behind the scenes involving the legal system. Yeah, there's some type of corruption here too with the Hierophant reverse, and we got the Emperor reverse. This could be involving a Taurus or Aries here that has been doing something very corrupted behind the scenes. This is also about corruption. They try to bring some type of corruption and to try to claim that your business was corrupted or whatever, but this is the individual that's going to be found guilty and responsible for that. They could have been doing something on fake accounts here. I'm also getting using different IP addresses to commit this type of activity. So there was definitely something involving different IP addresses that this individual has been using because it was hoping to not get caught on that. But this is definitely some type of corruption involving changing and switching IP addresses here with the Six of Wands reversed because they don't want to get caught with the Hangman reversed here. But little do they know their plans are coming to a straight end. So somebody had a plan to try to bring some type of corrupted situation towards your way. This is definitely corruption involving somebody trying to ruin something that's for you. There's a Taurus that's involved. There's an Aries that's involved. There's also corruption in a legal matter that was supposed to go in your favor a long time ago, but it didn't. Some of you out there, you could have been followed with the Six of Wands reverse. It's all about following. So you could have been followed by a lot of people from. This is giving me the local vibes with the Hierophant reverse. This is giving me secret society vibes right here with the Hierophant reverse. That's going to be stopping with the Four of Swords here. I'm also getting the main cause of this type of situation. The reason why you was followed is because of a Taurus or an Aries here. But I'm getting that this secret society is going to leave you alone because you're way too smart for these individuals. So some of you have definitely been through a situation where you've been surrounded by some type of secret activity involving your society. And it involved you being followed here. And you don't have a mental illness. It turns out that you're not mentally schizophrenia. Paranoid schizophrenia, you don't have that mental illness. You are somebody that's very highly intelligent. I'm also getting you have a peace of mind because you know that something is going to get stopped here. This is all about having a peace of mind. Especially if you're somebody out there that's spiritually gifted, there's no way that you have a mental illness, bro. Especially when you have documentation to prove that you're being followed here with the Six of Wands reverse. These people could be getting in serious trouble for that. Emperor reverse and a Hierophant reverse. This is people that's been abusing their authority here and allowing this to go down for a long time, even when you haven't did anything. So this is violation of your constitutional rights. Because anytime you are illegally surveillance, that is a violation of your constitutional rights, and they're abusing their power. They can't do that to you. Especially when you're an innocent person that's not messing with anybody. You just out there meditate. You can meditate a lot. I'm also getting a lot of you out there meditate. So you're a spiritual person with a Four of Swords here. You have a peace of mind. Your mind is expanded to a different level of consciousness out there. So you definitely have an expansion of your consciousness. That's what I'm getting here. And this is exactly why somebody hated on the fact that you had that type of intelligence. So yeah, they trying to use something against you. They're trying to make you out to be crazy. But it turns out that your levels of intelligence is literally proving everybody wrong throughout the situation. So what are they going to do? They're going to put it to rest. Four of Swords is here. So if yours ever going through some type of abuse of power involving a secret society that's going to be coming to a stop, this is going to get stopped. They may end up doing the right thing themselves and backing off of you. I'm getting that this is going to come to a straight end with the Six of Wands reverse, and we got the Four of Swords here. So if some of you out there was followed, you was watched, you notice officials following you with the Emperor reversed here, it's because of somebody started a smear campaign in your society. This is all about a community smear campaign right here with the Six of Wands reversed. But this is all about a failed campaign too. So whatever they was doing, bro, involving these illegal activities, corrupt illegal activities, it's not going to get them with a win with the Six of Wands reversed. That's why you have nothing to worry about, okay? So you can notice how something has changed within your energy. You feel more peaceful. You feel more relaxed. You feel like you can rest well. It's because you more than likely have a lot of protection around you in the spirit realm. Some of you out there could have been raising suspicions too, as to say, hey man, this ain't right. Six of Wands reverse, you could have spoke up for yourself. This is why these individuals know that they've been abusing their power, and if they continue, they're going to lose their job. Some of them could have already lost their job because of doing things that are very corrupt here. Okay? So whatever this individual was doing, or these individuals was doing in your society, was very corrupt towards you. It was very much illegal, and in violation of your constitutional rights. It violated your civil rights. They violated federal law. They broke in several local laws, because you cannot illegally surveillance somebody for nothing. So this could have been involved in some type of false investigation. It's violation of federal law. It's a federal offense. Can't do that. So I will put this out there. It's good that you learn federal law. It's good that you learn the law all the way through and through. Not meaning that you go out there and think that you're just some kind of king tut. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to know your rights. It's good to know the higher up law, because that's when you could challenge the status quo. That's when you could challenge it. Okay, well here's the codes and regulations and what you're in violation of. That's whenever they try to do something to you and you know you haven't did anything wrong, you can be polite about it. You can have respect. You don't have to get out of line. Even though it may cause them to get out of line, because a lot of people don't like when you know your rights, but they have no choice but to leave you alone. So some of you out there, you may be experienced and well on the expert level when it comes to federal law. You know exactly what they've been in violation of, because I'm getting that some of you out there may have studied that, or you just may have had somebody that could have worked for the FBI in your family. That's why you know that. Because that's exactly what that is. If they're in violation of federal law, that means the FBI will have to step in. Because they're literally the only agency that can take care of corruption. So I'm also getting that you somebody out there that stands up to corruption. And this is exactly what you did. That's why they can't follow you anymore, because that's exactly what they was doing. They was being very corrupted towards you, bro, for no reason. And it's like these people are not spiritually awakened like you are, and they try to cause some type of stagnation for your pathway here. But there was definitely a lot of abuse of power here from higher up authorities here. Okay? What I mean by higher up authorities, these were the chiefs that was in charge of the officials. This could have been public officials too, public servants. That's part of this secret society here. But this secret society is going to leave you alone, is what I'm getting. Because I'm getting that you may have protection. You may have stood up for yourself to the maximum, and it's like they have no choice but to stop. You could have let these individuals know what they was doing. You could have let them know that I know exactly what you in violation of. I know exactly what you're trying to do to me. I'm not no crazy paranoid schizophrenia. I'm not somebody with a fucking mental illness. I know exactly what you're doing, and I know the activities that you're committing. That's very illegal, and it's a violation of my constitutional rights. And the next step is you taking it up with somebody else that's higher than you that's going to fire you, partner. That's the way I would handle people like this. You let them know you know what's going on. You let them know each and every one of their bullshit activities. You let them know. Every time you had suspicious cars parked like this, right? Every time you was being tailed, every time you was being followed, and you notice the same person everywhere you go. I know what you're doing. You said that you violate my constitutional rights. I'm not no crazy person, because I've been keeping an eye on what you've been doing. Because you fail to realize that an intellectual mind will scope you out real quick. Because it's all about having that analyzation skill. Now, this is something that you can stand your ground to. I'm getting at a lot of you out there stood your ground to abuse of power. And they're going to have a failed campaign here. They thought that they could rally up all these people and try to gang. This is all about gang stalking right here. So you was under some type of community gang stalking from a secret society here. That was highly intimidated by possibly somebody lying on you and trying to get these people to go against you. But that don't matter. Word of mouth, it don't matter what they're doing. It don't matter what they heard. Somebody has to have enough common sense to back off and leave you alone, as to say that this person ain't what these other people said, but you need to leave them alone. So I'm getting that this situation has completely came to an end, thank God, with the Four of Swords here. And I'm also getting it's going to be ended forever. It's not going to start up again. It's going to be ended forever. You're going to be released from the situation. You're also going to be released from somebody trying to block your pathway. You don't have to worry about being in your head all the time, emotionally devastated over a situation. You don't have to worry about being trapped. So if these individuals trying to put you in any type of isolation or fear, or using fear type, because that's all gang stalking is, bro. It's to use these discrete forms of illegal surveillance to try to put you in fear. But there has to be a specific reason why you're being watched. And you had a valid enough reason, because somebody possibly lied on you. Or strictly for some of you out there, you just may have a high level of intelligence and they couldn't stand that. And yet they tested your intelligence level. Some of you may be spiritually gifted at the same time. So you use intuitive intelligence to catch these individuals and their type of illegal activities. That was very corrupt. So I'm also getting that some of you out there, you may have a grandpa or a higher up, something about an ancestor that may be a higher up or was a higher up official that may have passed over a long time ago, like this is one of your ancestors. And I'm getting that there was a 3rd-degree master mason. So that's exactly why you know to catch on to the patterns of what's really going on here. These individuals can't screw with you, brother. Four of Swords is here. They can't screw with you. There's no way in hell these individuals are going to get away with that, bro. With the Emperor reverse and the Hierophant reverse and the Six of Wands reverse. Everything that these individuals could go through some type of public humiliation for doing this to you too. With the Four of Swords, that's why you don't have nothing to worry about. It's like something could have got exposed publicly what they was doing to you behind the scenes. I mean, for some of you out there, you could have exposed it. If some of you out there, you may have a platform. So some of you out there, you could have been gang stalked on a platform, a public platform. You could have noticed a lot of suspicious accounts attacking you. You could have noticed a lot of people that wouldn't stop trying to bother you, but yet they will always hide. I'm going to tell you why they hide, because they know they're doing something very corrupt here. With the Hierophant reverse and the Emperor reverse here. They was definitely intimidated because you challenged the status quo with the Hierophant reverse. You don't follow other people. You're a true leader. And these individuals were very intimidated by that. I'm also getting somebody's intimidated by the way you stand your ground here. By the way you expose people that's emotionally childish. Like you are somebody that don't play games with anybody, bro. Like you serious, you know what I'm saying? You see this King of Wands, how he's sitting in that chair and he's observing like that? So I'm getting at you an observer. You sit back and you observe. You watch your surroundings like that, like you pay attention, you alert. You know exactly what's going on. Like, you ain't about a joke, bro. And these individuals know that. So all these people that they had coming up against you, it's like you outnumbered all of them because of you standing hard in your power. And I'm also getting that you didn't intimidate these people or try to go out there and hurt them, but you just paid attention. And it's like you let them know. You could have told them something. Each and every one of them, you could have confronted them to their face. I know what you're doing, bro. They try to come up to you and shake your hand or try to give you a fake hug. Don't hand me that bullshit. I know exactly what you're doing. And you could have exposed them right there on the spot. That's what I would have did. Exposed them right there on the spot. And looked them dead in their eyes, bro. Made direct eye contact to the extreme. And let them know. And to look straight inside their soul like that. Let them know you know. And don't break eye contact either. Look at them and make them highly uncomfortable. That's what I would have did. So some of you could have did that out there because you know you right. So you stood up against these bullies right here that try to bully you. So there's a secret society trying to bully you here because they're not awakened, and you could be a messenger. You could be somebody that has strong psychic gifts here. They ain't pushing this King of Wands around or this Queen of Wands. You could be a Queen of Wands too, okay? That could be in an upright position. They ain't about to push no King of Wands around, bro. Ain't gonna happen. You too much in your power right here. And it's like you literally came up against all these people because they try to come up against you and you stood your ground here. So yet they have no choice but to back off. And just like I said, you could have been very passionate about studying your rights, studying federal law, studying what they're in violation of, what they're doing, studying specific codes, regulations, violations. You know all that. You know all that. You're going to stand up and protect yourself. You can literally read to them what they're in violation of because of how much you studied it. Or for some of you out there, just like I picked up earlier, you may have had a kin folks that worked for the FBI that could have passed on. So you could have had an uncle or something like that that could have worked for the higher-ups. That's why you know so much about the higher-up law. You know federal law. This is definitely involving some type of false smear campaign. They tried to follow you, bro, like they followed you. They stalked you. They harassed you. But they didn't push you in no corner, though. Because you're the King of Wands, and you could be a Queen of Wands, too, okay? So you definitely stood up against these people right here. You stood up and you well let them know that I know what you're doing. And it's like I'm looking at this man sitting in his chair, and it's like, you know exactly what's going on. I don't know if my camera can focus in, but I want y'all to zero in on this King of Wands here. Look at his face. This man ain't playing, bro. This man ain't playing. He's looking just like this. Just like that. He ain't playing. So you or somebody out there, you may be a masculine that could have went through this out there. You're very passionate. You could be a businessman. And these people was hating on you because of your difference here, bro. Like you are somebody that stands out. That's another reason why they would come after somebody, or at least try to, because you stand out. You're not like the rest. And this is something that was seen here. Or you could be a feminine too, okay? Just because I'm pulling a King of Wands, you could be a Queen of Wands. Like you stand out. You stand out from a lot of people out there, and this is, you definitely stand out from your society. I'm gonna tell you that much. You stand out to the maximum. Especially when you're somebody that knows federal law. I'm getting at you may intuitively know that there's not many people out there, if anybody at all, knows certain violations. Because you're aware, that's why you're highly intelligent. You had no choice but to study that to learn it, or it could have came natural. These abilities could have came natural to you. And that's when you executed your rights right here. And you let them know every single thing that they've been in violation of. And that right there could have put a straight, okay, you right, we'll back off. They're not going to mess with you, bro. These people are done messing with you, because I'm going to tell you something right now. You may have scared the hell out of this whole society because of how powerful you really are. And it's like you wasn't backing down either, bro. It's like you sit back in your chair, but yet when you're ready to stand up, bro, you're going to stand up. You get in people's faces real quick and let them know that you ain't going to push me around and bully me around like some coward. I'm going to stand there, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to tell you exactly what's on my head. And I'm going to call you out exactly for what you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care how intimidating you come across. Because the most dangerous one out there has a higher level of consciousness that's activating, that's using more than 13% of the brain. That's the dangerous one out there that you need to watch for. And this is exactly who you are right here. You are somebody that operates and uses more than 13% of the brain. Therefore, you activating the alpha brain waves and higher levels of consciousness. And you're also highly intelligent. You have a high-ranked intelligence here. And this is what they can't screw with. But this is not something like, you don't walk around as if you know everything either. You have a humble nature about you. But when it comes to this type of activity, you will stand up and you will let your boundaries be known as to say, hey, bro, you ain't doing that with me. Take your ass somewhere else and go do that with somebody else. I'm going to tell you right now, this is exactly what you're doing and you're not going to do it to me. You might as well go somewhere else with all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting you did the right thing. You did the right thing. You didn't fight these people. You didn't go out there and attack them. But you damn well did stand up for yourself. You stood up for yourself. That's what I mean. You stood up for yourself. This has also involved some type of corruption with the Aries or a Taurus here too. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or you could have been the signs that went through this. But there was definitely something that was very corrupt here. Emperor reverse and the Hierophant reverse. This is giving me the vibes of people that it has literally authority, which would represent officials that wasn't doing their job right against people that was abusing their power. Because they was in on it too. So that would be considered public corruption. Especially when you got everybody in this town right here. This could be like a city or town. They following you and trolling you. Gang stalking is a hate crime. This is corruption, public corruption at its finest. So I guess so they will back off of you when you know your rights and you know exactly what they was doing. They ain't got no choice but to back off. So I'm definitely getting, if you have been through some type of gangs, that's going to completely end. Forever, for good. You ain't got to worry about that no more, bro. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. The Six of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Because of your psychic gifts here, you're very intuitive. You may be a Pisces. You may be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn. You're also going to be able to move on from somebody that was very financially dependent upon you. Also involving somebody, something to do with some type of fraud that was committed with money. You're going to be able to move on from all this type of nonsense because you're protected here. Okay? So I'm definitely getting a lot of protection around your spiritual gifts. A lot of protection around your spiritual destiny. So some of you out there may have a destiny of being a spiritual person. Yeah, bro, you have nothing to worry about with the Four of Swords here. So I'm definitely getting that you may be taking a lot of rest. You may be resting and rejuvenating. You may be recharging your energy. You are definitely receiving more peace. Like you have more peace of mind. Some of you out there is just laying back and letting the universe take care of matters for you. And I'm getting the universe is doing exactly that. If some of you out there connected to God, you connected to St. Michael the Archangel, you connected to your angels, you ain't got nothing to worry about. You're protected here, okay? They're definitely working in your favor. Yeah, exactly. Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands, and you could be traveling. Or some of you are looking towards a brighter future with the Strength and the Queen of Wands here. So something's telling me you're highly intelligent. You're very smart. You definitely have knowledge on the situation. You have a lot of intellectual knowledge on the situation. So you're well informed on what was going on. That's why you're going to be protected here, because you protected yourself. And I'm also getting, you got your ancestors coming in the form of birds that's protecting you too. So you can look forward to something coming in as good news here. And this is going to result in you being more stronger and more in your power. So you may be a Leo, some of you out there. You could have went through that. What else is going on? this is definitely a good read for once. I'm really digging this read. I like this read. Okay, so we got the Hermit reverse. If somebody try to have you under some type of investigate, that's going to end. You're going to be able to move on with the Chariot here. You could be getting you a new car. Something's definitely going to work in your favor over you being watched very unlawfully. So there's an ending to the gang stalking. You're going to get good news about that. There's definitely going to be an ending to gang stalking. And whoever else was sitting behind the scenes watching you with ill intentions, that's going to be coming to a stop too. You could also be receiving a message from a fire sign or a Cancer, a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn that wants to work with you instead of work against you. This person could have been watching you at one time with a lot of envy, a lot of jealousy. You may receive a message from them. Could be from a Leo, but I'm getting that you're moving on. You're not waiting around on this person. You're just living your life and moving on. Queen of Pentacles reverse, somebody that tried to work against you here. Somebody that's now in a lot of confusion, like why did they do that to you? And they may want to send you a message with the Page of Pentacles. So what else is going on with the situation, Archangel Michael? Yeah, somebody wants to send you a message. But I'm also getting, you got some type of proof or documentation about something too. To prove your bank statement, you definitely have some type of proof when it involves your financial matters. So this is in results to you having a lot of documentation on these matters, which is what could back you up. Yeah, the Star reversed. You also have some type of documentation that you have been in a lot of despair, but that's going to be ending with the 5 reversed. 5 of Cups reversed, that's going to be ending. You're going to be able to fully heal from this situation. So we got the 9 of Swords reversed and the King of Cups reversed. Somebody could have invested a lot of time into defamate your character or trying to make you out to be something that you're not. But yet that was a bad investment. All because of jealousy and envy. So if there's a king watching with the King of Swords, if there's a king and official that may be observing the situation, they know that you're not a bad person, okay? They know that you're not an abuser with the devil reversed. They also know that you don't do drugs, you don't drink. So some of you out there don't even touch a drop of alcohol. You don't even do drugs. You don't smoke weed, you don't do none of that. This official knows that. You are somebody that has a very purified spirit here. And somebody was trying to rob an opportunity from you. But that same opportunity is going to be presenting itself again. But I'm also getting that you have stepped in your power and cut all these toxic people off. Like you were just mainly standing in your power with the King of Swords. You're not tolerating less than what you deserve. You ain't going to let people come at you sideways. You're going to pull your sword out real quick as I say, hey, bro, this is what it is. I'm going to stand my ground. I ain't no damn doormat. You ain't going to be wiping your feet all over me. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to let it well be known that you ain't bringing this energy around me. It ain't welcome. It ain't welcome around my property. It ain't welcome at my front door. It ain't welcome nowhere around me. Even when I'm outside of my property, I'm going to protect myself. So you drew high boundaries here. And that's good to protect yourself. So I'm also getting that you defeated the spirit of narcissism here too. So you are definitely somebody that has officially learned. This is official, right? So you are somebody like you may come across as an official, like you're the official person, which in representing people look at you as somebody that is to be relied on. So you're very reliable is what I'm getting here. When it comes to your mental, you're very mentally stable. You have a lot of mental intelligence here, like you're very mentally wise. You have a lot of knowledge, like people rely on you for your knowledge and intelligence here. And they also are seeing your character for what it really is too here. That even though you may be in the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords sometimes, you are not somebody that's going to purposely harm somebody or hurt them with your intelligence or use your intelligence in an abusive way here. So that's something else that's being seen. When you get upset or mad, or you get into the King of Swords, which is cold energy, like you detach instantly and you start speaking your mind, they know that you're not doing it in an abusive way here. That you must stand your ground and protect yourself, especially if it involves somebody that try to do something underhandedly with money. And you could have spoke some razor sharp truths. Turns out you spitting the truth. It's considered freedom of speech. You're not making any threats. You're just letting it be known that, hey, brother, ain't gonna be doing that to me. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting there trying to control me or control my livelihood or sit there and violate my rights. It ain't gonna happen with me. You have every right to speak up and stand in your power like that. You also have every right to tell people that if you was in a connection at one time and somebody kept on trying to involve a third party or trying to play with you, you have every right to stand up for yourself against that too. You are definitely coming to a point in your life to where you are learning to stand up for yourself. You don't feel guilty. You no longer feel guilty for cutting toxic people out your life. You no longer feel guilty over standing your ground. You no longer feel guilty over standing up against abuse of power. You no longer feel guilty about any of that because you was right this whole time. I'm also getting, even though you may be right, you're not somebody that walks around out there thinking that you know everything, thinking that you're always right to throw it in people's face. But on this occasion, you are right. You're right. You're found to be telling the truth. This is a truth teller with the King of Swords. Anytime you see a sword upright position, besides the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, that's more about mental imprisonment. Then you got the Nine of Swords, it's all about stress, worry. But anytime you pull the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, that's all about speaking the truth. So you're somebody that is a straight truth teller here. And if you ever doubt in yourself, bro, like if your intuition, if you doubt your intuition, don't doubt that, because somebody was doing something that was very underhanded with money here. And it was somebody that you've been detached from. Like, this is somebody that you have not even no physical contact with. You don't even have contact with them on the media. A lot of people are starting to see your character, bro, believe it or not. That's what I said, bro. When somebody out there is doing these smear campaigns, they lying, they telling all this, there's nothing you can do to stop it. You cannot stop it. I'm going to tell you how it will stop. When you continuously live in your truth. When you continuously live in your truth. When you know who you are as a person, and it ain't going to bother you. But at the same time, they ain't going to be trying to do anything to try to intimidate you, because you will stand up against that. You will pull your sword real quick. I'm also getting, for some of you out there, you may have taken up, the King of Swords could represent, it's mainly the Magician, but you are somebody that may have took up some type of fighting. You're a fighter, I'm getting. You're a physical fighter. You're not just a mental warrior or a spiritual warrior out there. You are literally a physical warrior. Some of you may have been involved with some type of cage fighting or a boxer, because I'm looking at somebody wearing a robe right here. So some of you out there, because I'm looking at the sword, so you may be somebody that's a master, like you know how to fight with swords and to spin bow staffs and stuff like that. Some of you out there may be a martial artist. You may be a boxer or martial artist, because the King of Swords could not all the time represent a fighter, but I'm getting like a weapon in his hand right here. So you are somebody that's very expert level at using swords. Like, you just do it to train, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go outside and train. You may be training with specific weapons that you never see. Like, you always see it in the movies, but you never see it out there in the world, because it ain't like that. I'm going to tell you why, because you're a very old, you're an old soul here, that's why. And you're also somebody that's being found to be sitting back in their chair, not messing with anybody. Like, you just sitting back chilling, and these people try to do something to you. But yeah, just because you're sitting down, you still can protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? What, they just expect you to sit there and hold a sword? And what I'm noticing here is that sword is outside the sword's case. That sword is not in its casing. So there's a reason why you have that sword right there. Because you're going to protect yourself. I'm also getting that you're not allowing. You have a boundary up right here. This is a boundary. Stay away from me. This is Narcissist right here. Stay away from me. You're not allowed. You do not have my consent. You're not welcome in my life. I said what I said, and that my foot's down, partner. Stay away from me. Because these are people that wasn't offering you any financial stability, which you represent. They didn't want to build something stable with you. That's why you're good at working alone. You could be using your intuition here. But I'm also getting that this is somebody that you cut off, right? Now somebody could be coming back that may be a water sign or an earth sign that may want to work things out, that wants to be in a long-term committed relationship with you. Because I'm getting that you drawing boundaries like this and you standing hard in your power is literally teaching somebody self-respect and self-discipline. Because this individual lacked a lot of discipline and self-respect for themselves. But watching you actually inspired this individual to step into their power. So this is something that they love about you. This may be a man too, okay? That could be highly intuitive. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Hey, intuition is the best thing to ever have in this planet. I'll tell you that right now. And a lot of people are starting to not ignore it in these times. It's like, okay, well, something's definitely up somewhere. There's a reason why I've been feeling how I've been feeling. And they starting to pay attention, bro. So there's some type of awakening that's starting to happen within the collective out there. So if anybody has ever looked at you crazy because you claim that you're intuitive, it's actually the truth. And this is a test from the universe to test other people out there that try to test you. As I said, that okay, you want to keep being hard-headed, I'm going to show you just how intuitive that person really is. Go ahead and try to mess with them. You're going to find out. Somebody find out real quick. Somebody find out real quick. They ain't messing with that king, bro, that queen. I did pull the queen of swords. So some of you, this may be involving a soulmate here. You may be coming into contact with somebody, may contact you. This could have started off as puppy love at first. Something very significant about dogs. You may own a dog that may be white. You may have a dog here. This individual may have a dog or an animal. You are an incredible hard worker here. Whatever you do at your job, you're an incredible hard worker. Like you would be very good with your hands here with weapons. This don't have to represent weapons, but you could be like a mechanic or something. You could be a secretary for some of y'all out there. You could be somebody that sits at your computer and you do a lot of paperwork here. You can be sitting at a desk doing a lot of paperwork, typing stuff out on the computer. You're very good with your hands here with the King of Swords. Because I'm looking at hands. He's got a sword in his hand. So if you're masculine, you're very good at fighting. That's what I'm getting. You may be a fighter here. So that would explain people catching wind of confirmation right there. Whoever that was, thank you very much. God bless you. 500,000% back in return. Greatly appreciate that, y'all. Whoever that was, thank you very much for that. May you receive that 500,000 fold back in return. Amen. But anyways, what I'm getting here is you may be a man out there, or you could be a female too. So for the men, so the female, you don't see. I like whenever I get in that energy. So if you're a man out there, you could be one hell of a fighter, but you don't go out there and broadcast it or like in a very egoistic way or to go out there and start trouble. You just stay to yourself. I want y'all to think of, what's his name? Think of Michael J. White. Michael Jai White on Blood and Bone. He's a Scorpio, by the way. Like his original zodiac sign is Scorpio. I want to say his birthday is November 16th or 19th. I can't remember, but he's a Scorpio. I want you to pay attention to Michael Jai White. He just, the majority of the movie, he's sitting back like that. He's watching. It's especially in the beginning of the movie, he was sitting there and Kimbo slicing and rolled up on him. And he was sitting there washing his hands at the sink. He was washing his shirt. And Kimbo come up behind him and said, yeah, you don't want to be mobbed up with the rest of us, huh? And he was sitting there, he was observing in that mirror like that, looking at that weapon in his hand. He was sitting there looking in the mirror like that, observing that the weapons in his hand. And that's when he wrung his hands like that and he looked at him. And that's when he said what he said. And that's when he reacted. You may be somebody that may be similar. You may have similar abilities. May not be exactly identical, but it may be similar abilities here, bro. You want badass dude, whoever you are here. You're somebody that's very quiet. You're very respectful. You're very humble. You don't go out there and act like a bully like some people do, like just because they go out there and pick on people. You're not that person. You're somebody, the only way you'll get out that chair, which you represent an analogy, the only way that you will go out there and to actually be in that defensive energy is when somebody tries to come in your space and try to do something to you. That's when you're going to stand up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I get you have no problem in doing so, but on the other hand, I'm going to consider you to be a cool lion. Not no cool cat, you're a cool lion. Some of you out there may be a Leo, even though I don't have Leo energy here. You may be a Leo, there's a reason why I said lion. Or you just may have lion abilities, like you have a very calm, because lions could be chilled, you know what I'm saying? Like they sit out there, they lay down, they lick their paws and stuff. They just sit there and you look at their eyes, they just blink like that. They chill. But whenever something alerts them, like you'll see their energy change like that. And that they'll kind of get, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll get alerted. And when that lion takes off, bro, it's over. They'll start growling under their breath like that. Like when you see their head start doing like that and they get up, that's when something is wrong. But other than that, you see a lion, they just sit there like that, right? They be licking their paw and stuff like that. You just see their eyes be closed. They just be sitting there. You know what I'm saying? They just be sitting there like that, like, this is my spot, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is my spot. But yet, the minute somebody tries to provoke the lion, you know what the lion's going to do? He going to get up, and he going to let them know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's not provoke the lion. You know what I'm saying? Let's not provoke the lion. Let's go over there and give him some love. Hey, buddy. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Big fella. It's all right, buddy. Scratch him under his neck. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you're not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about feeling the energy. When it comes to animals, it's all about adapting to that animal's frequency on the spiritual level. And believe it or not, you'll be able to connect with them. Like a lot of people get scared because they think that somebody going to get their head bit off by a lion. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people out there think they're going to get their head, like they're like, oh my God, they're really in the lion's den with them. But if you're in tune with that energy, like if you're spiritually in tune, because believe it or not, bro, a lot of people that know how to tame those lions and to be around, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe you have some type of animal instinctive nature about you. Like you know when something's wrong. You have a very aggressive nature to you that may come across as non-human sometimes because of how much you can protect yourself, but you sense when something's off. But at the same time, when it comes to a lion, if you ever pay attention, these I don't know why I keep wanting to laugh, but this is a good energy that I'm getting from this read. But if you ever pay attention to these people, they call them zookeepers or whatever they are. And if you ever pay attention to them, they know exactly how to get around that line and to not bring any deceptive energy around them to alert them. You know what I'm saying? Because once you can adapt to that lion's energy, he's not going to bother you, bro. I promise you. He's not going to bother you. People claim, oh, they hungry. They looking for a meal. They're not going to do that to you. Because once you show them that frequency, as I say, hey, I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to do any of that. You got to know how to give off that frequency. That lion ain't going to bother you. He'll sit there, he'll raise his head up like that, and he'll start licking. You know what I'm saying? You may lick it. You scratch under his neck like that and pet him. You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't bother you. But anyways, getting back to the read, y'all. I don't know why I got online. Maybe a Leo could be watching this video. I'm definitely pulling a Leo. So there's a Leo somewhere out there, a high vibrational Leo. that's watching this video and you just mainly found to be alone. You may be a Leo male that may be watching. Shout out to the high vibrational lions out there, man. So they definitely are. You may be a female too that may be Leo. That's a high vibrational one. Like you ain't out there. You evolve to the lion stage. Like you're not, what they call that? They got like the baby lion and then they got where you grow up, you know what I'm saying? Then you become that mature lion. You ain't out there doing any of that. Like you just sitting there chilling. That's the type of energy I'm getting right here. So whoever I'm speaking to is very chill. But yet, your aggressive side, bro, somebody push you to that point, bro. It ain't good. You know what I'm saying? It ain't good. But anyway, somebody may be returning. Or you may be getting in a long-term committed relationship with somebody because somebody wants to work something out with you because they see that you're a hard worker. They watch you at your job. I'm getting that somebody watches you at your job, not with ill intentions. They watch you with a lot of love at your job. You may feel like this individual is something's on the other end of this board right here. Even though they may not be a rat, they're being sneaky about watching you. Because I'm getting that this individual is nervous to approach you. Because you give this individual butterflies. It's like you make this individual nervous when they're around you. So we did see the king, we seen the king of swords and we seen the queen of swords. So this may be involving a soulmate. Somebody that matches you on an intellectual level. Like y'all both are incredibly smart. Some of you out there, you may have tried it with a new person or they may have tried it with a new person. But yet the money ain't doing it for them with the Ace of Pentacles reverse. So this is definitely somebody that's not a new person, but this is somebody that wasn't offering enough stability to the table. This was very flighty. This person was flighty. But I'm getting that there's a huge chance that you may end up in a long-term committed relationship with this individual because it's pretty obvious that they can't shake your energy here. But on the other hand, you ain't playing with this person, bro. The devil reverse. You are not tolerating being in competition with anybody, bro. Like, you're not going to sit there and be on the back burner. You are somebody that has evolved tremendously with this King of Swords. It could be a queen, too. You are somebody that's highly intuitive here. Okay? But I'm also getting all this conflict right here is going to be coming to an end. So there's definitely an end to a lot of conflict in your life. Peaceful resolution will be happening. Okay? Maybe a lot of people may want to start apologizing to you. Yeah, your life is going to become back balanced. Okay? You definitely are regaining your balance. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, something's going in your favor with the Judgment and the Nine of Cups here. That's going to make you happy. So there's definitely something that the spirit realm is working in your favor, working out in your favor. Okay? So let's go ahead and get more information on this energy, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and get the likes up, y'all. I would greatly appreciate that. I have 245 of y'all in here. Let's go ahead and get the likes up. I greatly appreciate that, y'all. Shout out to the ones that hit the like button when y'all enter the chat room. I greatly appreciate y'all love and support. I don't never look at y'all as a number, but it does get my video to the recommended people out there. Like, I pop up on video recommended settings. Or recommended videos out there, you know what I'm saying? So I greatly appreciate the support, y'all. Thank y'all very much. It's not for the numbers. It's for that helps to what you call that? The recommended. I can't really pronounce. How do you say that? It shows up in video recommended videos out there. So I greatly appreciate that, y'all. Thank you very much. Much respect to y'all for supporting me. So what else do we have for information on the situation? What else do we have for information on the situation, Archangel Michael? Let's go ahead and give it one more shuffle. Oh, the star at the bottom of the deck. You may be in Aquarius. Some of you may be in the public eye. You got a lot of creativity, like you're a very creative person. I'm getting that's going to increase. Your creativity is going to increase. Yeah, the Queen of Cups here. So you are very intuitive here. You're somebody that's very in tune with nature. You're very in tune with your intuition. You're very balanced when it comes to your emotions here. I'm also getting that somebody will be returning. You may end up in a relationship again. You're a psychic here with the High Priestess. So there's definitely something that's going to be changing with your spiritual side. Your gifts, you have gifts that are going to be activating and opening up to the extreme. Like there's a deep level of activation when it comes to your spiritual gifts here. This is all about some type of 5D transitioning period that you're going through, not just on a physical plane, but this is something to do with your spiritual gifts that's going to increase majorly here. Like there's a major gift that's being granted to you by the higher power because God's proud of you for what you've been doing with your gifts. And I'm also getting you may be being rewarded because of something that you did with your gifts here. Okay. Six of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so your intuition may be picking up that somebody has tried to treat you unfairly here. So your intuition's on point about somebody scamming you with money right here. Trying to scam you, trying to treat you unfairly with some type of money. They may be using fake accounts to do something with your money right here to try to make it seem as if it's you. But yet it's them that's doing something with money. Money laundering. But this is going to connect it to scam. So you have a gut feeling that somebody may be trying to scam behind the scenes and get at your high priestess. Your intuition's on point. That's what I mean. Not your high priestess is on point. You know what I'm saying? That's funny how I pronounce that. So your intuition is telling you that somebody was definitely doing something with money here they had no business doing. Somebody was betraying you with the Ten of Swords here. You was betrayed here with the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Ten of Swords here. And I just felt a pain right here. Right there. Underneath my armpit as I said that. As soon as I pulled this Ten of Swords here. And that don't ever do that to me on my videos either. Like sometimes I get sensations like I don't like this energy. Like this energy feels very negative and sickening. But I ain't never felt some physical pain like that. It was like a little stabbing pain like underneath my armpit. So you definitely could have felt some type of something going on behind the scenes involving a scam, fraud. Something definitely involving illegal activity with money here. And this is something that you picked up on intuitively. We got the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so we have 10-10. You're going to be receiving some type of financial reward because of somebody that did something to you on purpose, that betrayed the living heck out of you. I'm going to try to watch my profanity, y'all. Just to make it more professional, you know what I'm saying? So somebody betrayed the bricks off of you right here with the Ten of Swords. Somebody definitely betrayed the bricks off of you involving scamming you. So you could be a psychic out there, and somebody could have tried to present themselves as a psychic as if they're you, but yet it wasn't, and they was backstabbing you right here, and they was also talking a lot of nonsense about you. You have been mentally betrayed. You have literally felt like you couldn't get off, like this situation wouldn't let up off of you. Because you continuously felt like something was off behind the scenes. That's going to be ending with the Ten of Swords here. You may be receiving a lot of abundance and inheritance. Just like I said, this is something that you expose your spiritual gifts here. And how somebody did something illegal with money here that betrayed you in the process. So you're a psychic that has gotten betrayed in the process. And you could be getting rewarded with some type of money here. With the Ten of Pentacles, you could also end up in a long-term committed relationship too with somebody. So there's definitely going to be an ending to a lot of betrayals here, okay? Woo! They got justice being served, baby. Woo! This is a legal matter going in your favor. Didn't I tell you that you could be getting some money from something that you've been doing for your spirit? Like this could be your spiritual gifts, and you expose something. This may be the justice system coming in and granting you this money because the Ten of Pentacles is literally right next to the justice. You get justice over that. Justice is being served for a psychic out there with the High Priestess. Justice is being served for a psychic that has went through a massive betrayal of a lot of corruption, a lot of scams that has went on behind their back, and they have been backstabbed. And there's been a lot of money that was made off of this psychic's gifts here. by somebody else impersonating that psychic to do that to them, justice will be served. This is a legal matter going in your favor. This is an ending, bro. This is a good ending. Justice is being served, baby. Justice is being served. This is a legal matter. Somebody been doing something very legal with money. If they've been money laundering, scamming, this is a legal system that's going to rule in your favor. So if they have been doing this for money, this is going to be the higher ups. This is going to be the feds right here. That's more than likely going to reward you because you caught somebody. Or hell, this don't even have to be your situation. You could have caught your situation and several other situations out there and started waking them up to the truth here about a lot of things that's been going on behind the scenes that they couldn't see. Because why you think it's called a secret society? Why you think it's called secret activities that's being committed, illegal secret activities? Because they don't want nobody to know about it. So I'm getting at, if you have ever, even if you haven't had involvement with the feds before or spoken to them, even if you have, the feds are very proud of you with the justice card here. They're proud of you for revealing this and stand up for yourself. And I'm also getting that for some of you out there, you may be a psychic that's going to be rewarded this money because of what you went through with this Ten of Swords here. But this is definitely involving somebody that was betraying you while using something that, trying to clone something that's yours here. So there was definitely somebody that was cloning a psychic here. I just got through saying this before I even pulled these cards. You may be getting rewarded for something that you do with your spiritual gifts here. And there it is. Because you may have been revealing a lot of betrayals that's been going on behind the scenes, involving corruption, involving people stealing your identity, possibly trying to clone you, and to try to do something behind your back and to betray you here. And yet justice is being served, okay? Justice is definitely being served for you. You may be a Libra that may have went through this. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Don't have to be. This could be anybody. Your initials could start with a J or a B. You're a true-blooded psychic here, bro. And if the justice system is involved and they have been watching over you or whatever, if these individuals try to get these people to watch, what they was really seeing is you have been speaking the truth on your intuition right here about a lot of things that has been very corrupted here. So for some of you out there, the feds are extremely proud of you for bringing this type of information to their awareness and actually waking them up. So I'm getting at the justice system has had some type of spiritual enlightenment and awakening here. Because a lot of things, bro, has been done in the dark. This is all about something being done in the dark. There was a lot of things being done in the dark involving money, involving scams, extortion, money laundering here. You getting all that back in return, bro. Everything, every illegal, every single dime that was made illegally by somebody doing this behind your back and betraying you right here. And it could have been some type of corruption that was going on. So you could have been through two corrupt situations right here. And it's like they're starting to, bro, you open the justice, you open the feds third eye, here's what I'm getting. Well, some of them could already have that side of them activated, but I'm getting that for the majority of them, bro. It's like, you are just somebody that is incredibly deep with your intuition. You're incredibly deep with the details on how you describe situations and how you put the pieces of the puzzle together. So I'm getting that you may be some type of psychic that investigates situations like this. You're somebody that definitely has a lot of knowledge and a lot of intuitive intelligence and knowledge on these matters. Remember when I pulled the swords, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords? You definitely have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of intuition on situations like this. And it turns out your intuition was on point the whole time. You was right this whole time. Why you think justice is being served? And the Ten of Pentacles is literally right there next to the justice. This may be coming from the higher up, the Department of Justice, that's granting you something that well belongs to you, especially if somebody's been doing this behind the scenes, making money off of doing this to you, betraying you on purpose right here with a lot of corruption, online corruption. And whoever these individuals were that was making illegal money is going to be facing time behind bars while you get justice over this and you get the inheritance that's well deserving of, that you're well deserving of. Somebody was literally using it, trying to clone your gifts with the high priestess here, trying to clone your life's purpose to make a living off of that. That was very unfair to you, bro. And whatever was unfair is about to be balanced in your favor right here, Jack. Best believe that. This fool's gonna get stopped. They was foolish for that. This may be involving an Aries. They're going to get stopped for that. This person gets stopped, but this person gets straight up stopped. Don't you know I shared a read earlier from our high priestess that is a Pisces? She pulled Aries in her cards. Y'all go watch that video on my community. But I'm going to give Spiritual Advisor a shout out there. She's a Pisces. Thank you very much for the, what is that I was about to say? It's a specific word when it comes to investigation reads. It's like the way she explains things and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and give her a shout out. She literally exposed something involving somebody getting stopped with the Fool reversed here. She's a psychic herself with the High Priestess. The Fool reversed it, so I'm going to go ahead and give her a shout out. But there's definitely somebody getting stopped here with the Fool reverse. Somebody try to stop you from having a new beginning. Somebody definitely try to stop you from having a new beginning. And this person's getting stopped. This could be involving an Aries that's getting stopped. Yeah, Queen of Wands is here. This is definitely giving me strong Aries vibes here that has been doing some type of corrupt illegal activity behind the scenes. They're going to be getting stopped. She's being watched with the Page of Swords here. This individual is continuously stalking you, but you got the justice system watching this Queen of Wands here. She's been making, I'm telling you, bro, she's been making illegal money here. She's been doing something illegal with money, scamming people with the Six of Pentacles reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse. This individual is an obsessive stalker that's going to get caught here. The Hangman reverse, they're going to get caught for trying to have you caught up here. This is strong Pisces energy. So you are somebody that has been stalked relentlessly by a malicious witch here, that has been doing something to your business, that won't back off and stop trying to scam with the Six of Pentacles reverse. This person will be stopped with the Fool reversed here. She's being watched by the Justice. The Justice System's watching this Queen of Wands. It's like they're awakened to it with the Four of Swords reversed. They're definitely awakened to it. The Death reversed. So this may be involving a Scorpio too that this was done to. A Pisces or a Scorpio or Libra or a Pisces that this was done to here. Something is definitely being seen for what it is. Like this individual thought that things could be hidden in the grave. It's not. Something's also coming out about how this individual right here will not back off. It's like they don't know when to stop and to put the situation to rest. But they're going to have to with the Fool reversed. The Ace of Wands. So you about to get a new passionate beginning here. You may be getting involved with a new love. Something's definitely going to be coming to you that's well deserving of. Yeah, this person that's been doing something malicious with money and your identity here will be getting caught. Knight of Swords reversed. Criminal activity being stopped. Why is justice here for this psychic? You're getting justice over this immature person that didn't want to leave you alone with the Six of Swords reversed. This is all about not moving on the common waters. This individual did not want to give you a peace of mind because they kept on harassing you. This is an immature person right here that's full of vindictive, jealousy, envy, and deceptive energy here. This is somebody that would not leave you alone. That was possibly messaging others right here, scamming other people through messaging others. This is what you're getting justice over. Why is the Page of Cups reversed? Somebody blackmailed you too here with the Temperance reversed. Somebody tried to blackmail you right here. There was definitely major lies being told here that try to imbalance your life. And the Ace of Pentacles is showing itself like that in reverse again. So this was definitely somebody that tried to imbalance your life with a bunch of lies here because of vindictive and jealousy issues. You can look up the Page of Cups reversed. It's all about childishness. Somebody that's very childish. Somebody that's not balanced, that's not spiritually in tune. This is what you're getting justice over. The justice system is really going to bring balance back to the situation. But you're also getting spiritual justice too over these betrayals from this person right here that has caused this to you. This is definitely somebody that's very vindictive, manipulative, childish. Look up the Page of Cups reversed. They're not spiritually in tune either. This individual tried to balance your spiritual side all the way through and through, and they took it to the next level of scamming people too. Being a false messenger, so they could have messaged other people here. Doing all kind of wicked things behind the scenes, but that's going to be exposed. Why is the High Priestess here? The Lovers. Okay, so you got a twin flame here. You have a twin flame that could have been possibly holding back from you. That may be a Leo, a Gemini, that involved you in a third party at one time. You may be intuitively feeling your twin's energy. Your twin may be having some type of awakening. So your twin's third eye is open, is what I'm getting here. That may be a Gemini, a Leo, or a Pisces. Don't have to be. Somebody's definitely having a third eye awakening right here. Somebody is evolving into their spiritual side because somebody is getting stopped for abusing their power. Bro, this keeps coming out. The law is literally watching an Aries here, bro, with the full reverse. Whoever this person is, brother, has been abusing their power and doing this to you with the Ten of Swords, they will be arrested is what I'm getting here. Because if they've been doing all this, bro, on purpose, you're getting justice over that. I keep seeing the King of... Yeah, he's seeing these individuals that's in competition with you. Something to do with this person that keeps trying to create conflict with other people while using fake messages here. This is all about somebody that don't want to leave you alone, that keeps on creating conflict with a lot of people, and it's not coming from you. You don't have to worry about this person much longer because something's clearly being seen right here about an Aries specifically. Could be a Sagittarius too. Somebody that don't want to leave you alone, but they're gonna have to with the Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Okay, so we got the King of Wands reversed and the Moon reversed here. So there's definitely something coming out about how somebody was trying to control you and trying to abuse you here, but yet they try to make you out to be an abuser. But the truth is coming out that this was an illusion. Something involving a Cancer. So some of you could have been dealing with a Cancer. An Aries, Leo, Sagittarius a while back. With the King of Wands reversed. So whoever this individual is that has been trying to gain control over you and to abuse you and to scam you and to lie and to do all this to you, that's going to be coming to an end. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Queen of Swords reverse and the Five of Cups reverse. So you may possibly be rewarded a lot of money over catching this malicious liar. This is somebody that is a sociopath that mentally manipulates people, deceives a lot of people. This is a cheater. This is a manipulator. This is somebody that lies. You're definitely going to be rewarded some type of inheritance here, or a lot of money, a reward, a financial reward here. Over this liar. Queen of Swords reversed. Why is the Fool reversed? Okay, so there's an Aries and a Leo. Something to do with a Leo here. Some type of proof of evidence that's going to catch an Aries and a Leo right here is some type of malicious activity. A scam. There's a scam that was done here between an Aries and a Leo, to be very specific. Queen of Swords was responsible too here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Yeah, there's some type of proof of documentation. That something was done underhandedly right here. And I'm getting that you have the proof of documentation. You're very successful too. So you may have proved something on your public platform that these individuals right here was doing something deceptive behind the scene. And yeah, they try to get something to go against you. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Okay, so we got the Three of Pentacles here. There's a case being built on this Queen of Wands. There's a case being built on possibly 3 people here. So, okay. So we got an air sign, 2 fire signs here. So there's an air sign and 2 fire signs that possibly have a case being built right this minute. For harassment, stalking, illegal activity involving money. Being some type of false messages here. Blackmailing, scamming tactics. lying, manipulating, vindictiveness. There's a case being built on possibly 3 people here. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, this is somebody that don't have a job. And yet one of these people do have a job. And they was collaborating behind the scenes. So you got somebody collaborate behind the scenes. Somebody that don't have a job is collaborating with somebody behind the scenes that does have a job. Possibly a platform. Confirmation. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, bruh, they got some type of case being built here. Why's the Page of Swords here? Okay, so the Emperor flew out. So we definitely have somebody watching the Emperor here. This person's going to get caught for stalking an Emperor, a business person. Somebody that stands hard in their power. I'm also getting that you're very vigilant. You're very vigilant and on guard because you know exactly what's going on throughout the situation. You could have helped build a case here with the 3 of Pentacles here. This individual will not stop watching you with the Emperor here with the Page of Swords. This individual will not stop watching you. Yeah, with deceptive. They're very deceptive. It's like they won't stop watching your business and trying to cause delays here, but that's going to be stopped. Why is the 9 of Pentacles reversed? Okay, so we got the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 7 of Swords here. Somebody has been doing something to a business person right here with the King of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords here. There's an investigation. There's an investigation on somebody that don't have a job that has been doing something to a King of Pentacles here that does have a job. Whoever this sneaky fucker is right here, you're in an investigation. There's a Hermit here that's looking at, not the king, but they may be watching over this king's business, but they spotted somebody doing something with their business that does not have a job. 9 of Pentacles reverse is all about somebody that don't have a job that is not making money, while somebody that does have a job that is a business person. And there's somebody that's been lingering in their territory, spying, gossiping, spying, lying, using underhanded deception, that has been doing something with somebody's business. There's an investigation. And they know exactly what this individual is doing. They're trying to cause delays here. So this individual literally thinks that they're going to get away with something, right? No, they're not. They're under investigation. Why are they under investigation with the 7 of Swords? The 4 of Cups here. Because they try to stop you. Something about the 4 of Cups don't make sense. It's all about somebody reading something, right? Why is the 4 of Cups here? The 5 of Wands. This is giving me the vibes of somebody planning something to try to start conflict for no reason. Because why would justice be being served here over these people? That's just what I'm getting here. Why is the Hangman reversed? So we got the Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands here. So you definitely are going to be released from a lot of burdens. And I'm also getting, they got a lot of documentation that, or you may have been carrying this type of situation around for a long time with a lot of burdens, but you're going to be released from that. But they also have documentation on some type of money that was made here that they're going to have to let go of. And that money's going to come to you because this was a burden to you right here. That's exactly what's going on. This could be like something being scripted out right here. What can I do to script something out to cause some type of stagnation towards somebody? This is the sneaky person right here. Seven of Swords. Somebody that's a liar, somebody that's a manipulator. This is all about vindictive jealousy, vindictiveness, envy, childishness. Look up the page of Coach Reverse. Temperance Reverse is all about imbalance. It's all about being childish. Childishness, imbalance. Childishness, vindictive, manipulative. Right here. So something is definitely being seen that you've been carrying, like this has been a burden for you because of a lot of things that somebody's going to have to let go of involving money that belongs to you here. And this is what they've been doing, and they involve possibly other people in this group to try to come against you here because something was scripted out. Something was definitely scripted right here with a book, and you got a cup right here. Somebody literally looking at a cup and it's like, somebody daydreaming, I wonder what we could do to script this out right here. To start this shit, to start shit with somebody. Somebody started shit with somebody's business right here for nothing. And yet they've been doing illegal activity behind the scenes while doing that because they wanted to sabotage somebody really bad. They wanted somebody to lose their job really bad because of envy. Because of envy, man. But yet it's not going to happen with the death reversed here. It's not going to happen. The four swords reversed. You are getting justice over that. Justice will be served over these childish people, man. And you've been carrying a lot of burdens because you felt like something was going on behind the scenes. And it was. Involving money. Look at the money. Look at them literally letting go of the money. Like this situation that was stagnated with a lot of money, like you felt something going on that burdened you down, that bothered you. You felt like something don't feel right. I'm going to tell you what that is. Somebody was doing something with money right here and creating a lot of false messages here. And they tried to bring a group involved and they scripted something out on you right here. They involve other people and scripted something out on purpose on you. I'm going to go ahead and repeat my message since my camera went off. What I was saying is these people are going to be legally caught for purposely premeditating and scripting something out on an innocent person on purpose. There's a Leo that's going to get caught, an Aries is going to get caught, and a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is going to get caught for purposely trying to start shit with somebody's life, livelihood, and trying to mess with somebody's spiritual gifts on purpose. And these individuals didn't think about it before they got started with this even. They were very foolish for doing this. There was definitely a group here and they come up with some type of script here. They scripted something out to cause conflict in somebody's business on purpose with the Seven of Swords here. And they've been getting away with this for a long time until the justice system, something is being brought to their awareness that these individuals are trying to do something. Like they've been doing a lot of underhanded shady activity in somebody's business here. And they have also scripted something out and made something up about somebody that's an innocent person. That's a hard worker here. This is the real boss right here with the Emperor upright. And I'm also getting that you're very vigilant. Like you've been watching over your back. You know something's going on behind the scenes. I'm going to tell you what it is. You know what these individuals are doing with the Seven of Swords. And I'm also getting the higher ups may know that too. Because they're watching over you. They're watching these individuals right here, what they try to do here. So whatever they're trying to do with the Hangman, it's in reverse. It's like these individuals don't know when to stop. But the truth's already out there. And they can no longer hold this money back from you. This is money being held in somebody's hand in a crate. Trying to hide it. Somebody tried to hide your money right here, what they was making. Somebody tried to hide what they was making illegally. It's in reverse. So somebody's definitely going to get caught with a lot of illegal money that was made here. By somebody that don't have a job. While doing it to somebody that does have a job. And they brought a lot of stress and a lot of conflict to somebody's business by premeditating a script right here with the book. It's all about scripting something out, being in their head, what can we say about this person? What can we script out to have this something go against them, and to do underhanded activity at the same time. And yet you got the Hermit right there watching. This is definitely involving money. Somebody does not want you to be financially independent here, and they've been doing this behind the scenes, scamming and lying and premeditated something against you. Scripted. This is definitely something that was scripted here with a group. This is a script, premeditated script here that they came up with. While in reality, you are somebody out there that minds your own business. You ain't out there messing with anybody. And this is what they're doing, but you got the Hermit here. They caught on to something. What did this Hermit catch on to? Archangel Michael, protect me during this read. No weapon that's formed against me shall prosper, energetically, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Amen. Surround my body as I do this read. I do not give anybody to put... They investigate some type of criminal activity here, involving money with the Ace of Pentacles reversed here. Somebody's been getting away with criminal activity involving money. These individuals been getting away with some type of criminal activity involving a script on somebody here. They scripted somebody on somebody's job. And these people are not spiritually awakened either. With the Ace of Cups reversed, it's like they wanted everybody to be in the dark about what they've been doing here. There's definitely some illegal business deals being done underneath the table, involving somebody that don't have a job, and they're conspiring with people that may have a job here. These people gonna get caught, bro. I'm telling you. The Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. This is underhanded activity. This is criminal activity. These are criminals here that's doing something to somebody that's not bothering them. Trying to burn somebody down on purpose with the Ten of Wands here. This is exactly what's going on. Why is the Four of Pentacles reversed? The Magician reversed. They use black magic too. These individuals use a lot of manipulation and underhanded manipulative skill here, and a lot of deception and trickery to get this money. Eight of Wands reversed, and they didn't want that conversation. They didn't want this information getting out there with the Eight of Wands reversed. Yeah, Empress reversed here is responsible for that. So these people are toxic mother figures. So there may be at least two of them. There may be an Aries or a Leo that has kids. There may be a Empress reversed. There's definitely a Libra or Taurus that may be involved here too. I'm definitely getting a Queen of Swords reversed. So that may be a Libra with the Empress reversed. So there's definitely that. There may be a Libra, a Aries, and a Leo specifically here with this Queen of Swords reversed. These are people that definitely have children, but they don't take care of their kids. These are toxic narcissist parents that much rather destroy somebody else. They're trying to destroy a masculine life here by using scamming and underhanded premeditated tactics here, and lying repetitively with the Page of Cups reversed here. Blackmailing, scamming, lying, illegal activity with money, scams, money laundering. I'm also hearing something about money laundering, doing something very underhanded with money and trying to do something involving somebody's business here. And they didn't want this information getting out with the Eight of Wands reversed, but it's getting out anyways. About these toxic people here with the Empress reversed. Why is the Knight of Swords reversed? Three of Swords here. This is three people that has been doing this. There's definitely three people are going to be held accountable for this. You will get justice over the situation. Justice will be served. Because you stood your ground and you've been speaking the truth here on somebody that is left out in the cold that you haven't had any contact with. Also somebody that don't have a job that is using somebody that does have a job, but they being very deceptive at their job right here. Whoever this feminine is that may be working is being very deceptive at their job, but they're going to get caught for being deceptive at their job here. For plotting something on you. And using it and teaming up with somebody else behind the scenes, possibly two other people behind the scenes, to try to cause a tower for you, but the tower is in reverse. You may be a Scorpio that could have been going through this with the judgment. It's going to go in your favor. Even though you may not be a Scorpio, it's going to go in your favor. You may be a Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, a Taurus, a Virgo, Sagittarius. Something's going to go in your favor with justice and the judgment here because you stood your ground and you spoke up about this right here. something that they didn't want to get out there with some type of manipulative. This is some type of manipulative conversations. This is something being manipulated online. So if they're trying to get somebody to attack you online, that was a fraudulent message right here. These people just literally dug something that they're not going to better get out of, brother. Like, this is a deep hole these individuals dug because they messed with somebody, brother, that's very powerful here. And they definitely try to end something for you. You may be a Scorpio, and they could have tried to do that too. It's going to backfire, bro, to the extreme. Could get these individuals with a job loss. I mean, if they get arrested, then they're going to lose their job. These individuals literally put their foundation at risk by trying to come against you like that. And these are people that you haven't had contact with in a long time. Tower revert. It's going to backfire, bro. That, like, this may result into a job loss for some of these people that try to do that to you. Because of relentless, like, this is relentless with some type of underhanded activity here. And you have been standing up against that. That's what's been burdening you down. So if you've been feeling something off with your intuition, I'm going to tell you why. It's because of all this activity that was committed behind the scenes, being done behind your back. And this is also enough proof to prove that you haven't had any contact with them either. Even though you may have had contact with some of these individuals in the past, you stopped fucking with them. Because something told you, something warned you about them. It was because of this right here. They was fake. You didn't do anything to bother these individuals. They try to bother you. They try to conspire against you. And it's also going to be figured out that they turned against you for nothing. So if you were in contact with one of these individuals or all these individuals at one time, it's going to be proven that they turned against you for nothing here because of jealousy and envy. They had something up their sleeve to try to sabotage you with that Six of Pentacles reverse. This is definitely resulting in the three people that put their heads together, bro, like they teamed up together. But you get justice over this, so it don't matter. You get justice. Justice is going to be served, okay? There was definitely a lot of conversations being held behind the scenes, possibly off of fake accounts on how they was going to do this. There's definitely been a lot of conversations that they didn't want to get out there or what they discussed on how they was going to pull this over on you. But yet I'm getting that your intuition saved you. Your psychic abilities could have saved you here. Just like I said, bro, justice is going to be served. That's going to go in your favor. You worried about your financial stability? You may be a queen too, okay? If you're worried about your financial stability, you have nothing to worry about. They're going to get caught for manipulation, dark magic. They're going to get caught for manipulating something and using a lot of trickery to obtain something that don't belong to them. And they're also going to get caught for some type of script here. They scripted something out. This was a premeditated setup here. And you're going to have a new beginning. And it will get stopped. So what's going to be the outcome for this psychic that has went through this, Archangel Michael? So we've been picking up a psychic for the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 days. So these individuals could have been trying to do this to you recently, or they could have did this in the past. It don't matter. It's starting to catch up with them, bro. Everything that these individuals try to keep in the dark is catching up with them. Even if they're trying to do something now, it's going to catch up with them. So what's going to be the outcome for this psychic that has went through this, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? I need to get my Kipper deck. It's in a truck. You don't see it. Okay, so you're going to be able to come out of all this confusion. You're definitely going to be protected. I'm getting that there's a lot of protection around you right now. You're definitely going to come out this mental confusion, mental conflict. So some of you literally felt intuitively that you was being set up. You felt like somebody was doing something very deceptive behind the scenes. That's why the Temperance was in reverse. Because of all what I just described, what I seen through those cards a few minutes ago. That's exactly why. And that's going to be balanced. Eight of Swords is there. So what's going to be the outcome for this the psychic that has went through this, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit? So we've been pulling this in for the last 2 to 3 days now. Eight of Swords reversed. Freedom. Definitely getting a lot of freedom. A lot of mental clarity coming through. Queen of Pentacles reversed. There's a practitioner and somebody. Look like to me it's a feminine here that's going to get caught. Several of them. King of Swords reversed. The Two of Wands reversed. Okay, their plans are going to fail. You have enough proof of documentation to prove something here. Five of Cups. And how you was hurt. Nine of Swords. The Death reversed. Something's going to turn in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a major arcana that's going to overpower this whole situation. Something's going to work in your favor because of something that you've proven to be the truth at your job here. Justice. I don't like this justice reverse. Oh, yeah, on how this don't have to be justice not being served. This just represents some type of. Some of you could have been dealing with somebody that wasn't doing their job right with the King of Swords reverse, and they were supposed to do something about some type of corruption. They didn't want to take you seriously. Somebody else is going to take you seriously though. So you got enough proof of documentation that you was hurt on purpose and you suffered a major injustice here. A lot of unfairness. That's why it's going to turn in your favor. So something is going to be working in your favor involving in some type of malicious injustice that you've been through here with a lot of sadness. Queen of Swords is here. Something's definitely going to work in your favor. Yeah, Ace of Wands. It's going to work in your favor. It's going to work out in your favor. Judgment is here. The wheel is turning in your favor here. Six of Cups reverse. You don't have to worry about these people from the past anymore. Okay. The Strength reverse. Okay, so this is involving a Libra or a Leo here. That could have possibly lied to the officials with the King of Swords reverse. Whoever has brought this injustice towards you, bro, it's not going to go in their favor. Strength is in reverse. And the Hermit reverse. So this could be involving a Virgo too. Queen of Pentacles reversed. So the outcome for you is things turning in your favor and something being blown in your favor here. Over some type of corruption. Why is the King of Swords reversed? Yeah, this is somebody that is an Empress reverse. Okay, so somebody could have had some type of crooked official on their side here. This individual may have had some type of crooked official on their side, or they just may have been too much in their masculine energy that was very abusive towards you. With the Empress reverse, this is a Libra. This is a Libra. The Empress is Taurus and Libra. You got swords, nothing but swords here. This is a Libra. This is a Libra right here that's going to get caught for being a malicious liar and a bully here. There's a Libra going down here for doing that. For lying. Why is the Two of Wands here reversed? Nine of Wands here. So whatever was blocking your pathway or whatever like that, that's going to be coming to an end. A decision is going to be made because you stood your ground. Because you got enough proof of evidence here with the Page of Pentacles. So it's going to work in your favor here. Judgment is here. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? You're going to better move on with the Six of Swords here. You're going to better move on with the Six of Swords. So your proof of evidence right here is literally going to cause you to move on to calmer waters. Why is the Five of Cups here? That's too many cards, man. Okay, I'm going to pull them anyways. The Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. Somebody's going to be highly upset at the fact that you're going to get some type of money here that you're well deserving of. And it's like that's the exact opposite of their wish fulfillment because they didn't want you to get that. But yet you deserve it anyways. Why is the Nine of Swords here? Somebody's worried about scamming you right here with the Nine of, not the Nine, the Six of Pentacles reversed. Somebody is scared. Queen of Wands here. And we got the King of Wands. Somebody is definitely scared at the fact that they scammed you here. Because you're a king, or you could be a queen too here. They're also scared about you reconciling with somebody too. You moving on with somebody. Could be a soulmate. They're scared of you moving on with somebody, but they're also scared about scamming you right here. This is somebody that's worried, sick about scamming and doing something illegal with money. Because they know they betrayed you here with the king. They betrayed your business here. This is literally a feminine that's scared. Could be a man that could be scared too that did this to you. You may have your own business. And they're definitely scared because they know what they did here. Six of Pentacles reversed. They're worried. Nine of Swords all about anxiety, worrying, stressing because of this right here, because of somebody's business. Why is the Death reversed? Three of Wands reversed. So whatever somebody has tried to end for you, it's literally going to backfire upon them and cause them with enormous amount of delays here. Because you stood up and you fought back and protected yourself. And you're going to literally stop this individual from doing this to you. So whoever this foolish person is, bro, that kept on attacking you, is going to get caught. Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's right here again. They're going to get caught. That's what's going to release you from all this abuse here that you've been going through behind the scenes. You've been spiritually, energetically, and mentally abused by this person. And you also had your character abused, like behind the scenes. A lot of slander, smear campaign. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Archangel Michael? The wheel is going to turn in your favor, and it's going to catch this individual up right here. Nine of Pentacles reversed, it's going to catch them up. This person's time is up, bro. They didn't want to heal. This individual did not want to heal, and they chose to work against you. Universe is literally catching this person up. Their time is up. This is divine timing. This malicious person right here is going to get caught. You're not going to be experiencing no more delays. It's going to end for them. And it's going to end with them resulting in the jail time, what I'm getting. That's why they worried. This could be time behind bars right here. This could be representing bars, wishing that they never did that to you right here. With the Six of Pentacles reversed with money. They're going to be locked up right here behind bars, wishing they never did that with money. So there's somebody that will be going to jail. A feminine will be going to jail. Several of them will be going to jail here. Queen of Pentacles reversed. It's like the universe is tired of this individual fucking with you, and it's over for them. So the Wheel of Fortune is literally turning in your favor, and there's a shift. And this is something that they cannot avoid. It will catch this person up. That's why it's going to work in your favor, because there was a major injustice. So there could be a Libra going to jail, a Leo going to jail, an Aries going to jail. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Especially if it's involving a corrupt legal situation that they did on purpose of lies. And they could go in their favor. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Yeah, something's going to work in your favor. You're a magician here. Something's definitely going to work in your favor. You're going to step more into your power too, because you chose to stand your ground and not turn your back on these people that try to do this to you. So something's going to work in your favor simply because you're a magician. You're a psychic person. You have incredible out of this world psychic powers. You can look up the magician upright. So this is something that you literally do for your job. You're a magician. You do something at your job. Magician. Magician is a psychic, having psychic powers. You have an incredible amount of skill with something that you do for your job, and I'm getting it involving psychic powers. And that's exactly what's going to get these individuals stopped. And this is what they're getting bad karma for, because I'm messing with a magician here. Why is the Justice reversed? Also, some of you may be coming in the union with a twin or a soulmate. Could be somebody new. I'm definitely getting somebody new. This may not be somebody from the past. This may be somebody new, because this past person has been taking a sweet old time and trying to manipulate and use deception and to try to play games or whatever and expect you to wait. That shit's going to change too. You're going to be in a connection with somebody new here. I'm getting that you're over this person. You ain't waiting around. Why is Justice reversed? Page of Cups here. So you're gonna receive an apology about how somebody tried to cause an injustice for you, or you're gonna get an apology. So they literally getting bad karma over treating you poorly here. You're definitely not gonna end up in jail either. You're not going to jail. So some of you out there, what you know why? Because you're Earth Angel. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to jail, damn it. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? How the hell they gonna put somebody that gives off the type of vibration as if they're a puppy? I want you to pay attention to a puppy when it's first born. Look at their eyes. How they open their eyes when they wake up from a nap like that. Somebody that's this person right here does not belong to jail, bro. You're not a criminal. You're not going to jail. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're too protected, and you're going to be happy about that too. Because just like I said, they scripted something right here. They scripted something. You're going to be hella happy about that. You're going to be receiving some good news about how this ain't going to go in this individual's favor. Because they try to sabotage you and have you go to jail over what? Corruption, lies? It ain't going to happen. You are literally freed from the situation with the Page of Cups here. And it's going to backfire, fall upon them. And they're getting caught for doing that to you. Good. Good. Because you're innocent the whole time. This is innocence. Why is the Queen of Swords here? You stood your ground. Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here. You stood your ground against this abuser here. You fought this person off. And you defeated this narcissist. Devil reverse and Emperor reverse. This narcissist finally is going to have their karma served. Getting caught. Getting their mask completely ripped off their face. You defeated this person. This Aries of Capricorn. They straight up getting caught. The time is up. They didn't want to heal. They chose to work against you all this time. It's over for them. It is over for this narc. You officially defeated and got this person completely out your energy. You protected yourself and stood up for yourself. I'm proud of y'all, bro. Proud of y'all. Why is the Ace of Wands here? This person stands no chance against you, bro. Why is the Ace of Wands here? What I told you. So you could be reconciling, or you could be meeting somebody new that's a Sagittarius here. That may be your twin flame. Or a soulmate. Strong soulmate energy. So you're going to be coming into union with a Sagittarius here. Strictly a Sagittarius. You're going to be meeting a Sagittarius. Somebody that's a twin here. Or a soulmate. Could be meeting a Scorpio too. So there's a Scorpio and Sagittarius that could be coming together. Why is the Judgment card here? Somebody may be reconciling with you. Or somebody, yeah, judgment's being passed down upon this individual that has been causing trouble for you right here. That's not spiritually awakened. That didn't want to walk away from you. Judgment's going to go in your favor because of all these lies here. That's what I'm getting. Or you may have somebody from the past want to reconcile with you, but I'm getting for most of you, you moving on to a fire sign. You completely freed yourself from all this energy right here. I don't care if it's a twin or not. You out there moving on with your life. You just straight up had enough of people's bullshit all the way through and through. And what you say is gonna go like what you're doing with your life is what's gonna happen. Why is the Six of Cups reversed? They think they could just have their cake and eat it too. It ain't gonna happen that way. You're gonna move on with somebody that really loves you and really gives a fuck about you and is gonna be in your life. Yeah, somebody from your past that chose to work against you. Cycle's not going to end too well for them. There's something that's not going to go in their favor because they chose to work against you too here. You're going to be hella abundant with the King of Pentacles. Could be a queen too. I keep seeing this green right here with money. And it's in the upright position. That means a green light, which is meaning, yeah, you're going to be okay. Why is the Strength reversed here? They're going to have to let you go. Whatever the situation was doing with holding you back, you're finally being released. Eight of Swords reversed, Hangman reversed, Strength reversed. There's a release. You're being released. You're being released. No punishment for you because you don't deserve to be punished when you're a genuine person. For somebody's malicious shit-starting tendencies and illegal activities, let's go get them called up, bro. Good. Why is the Hermit reversed? And if you was ever being investigated, that's going to come to an end too. Investigations being wrapped up because they found out who the deceptive person is, and it's not you. Two of Pentacles here, your life's going to be back balanced. You're going to be passionate again. So if you was under some type of investigation, they could have tried to have whoever watch you here. That's coming to an end. Because they got the perfect balance between the evidence here to prove who's right and who's wrong. And I'm getting you as the one that was found to be in the right here. That's why you're not going to jail. Case closed, bro. And you're going to receive an apology. If they ever have watched you or something like that, you're going to receive some good news on how this injustice right here is not going to continuously go against you. This is going to be stopped. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reversed? And you're going to be on your way. And that's the truth. Look, Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Straight up truth right there, bro. Justice being served because the truth has been seen. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reversed? You don't have to worry about this practitioner anymore. She's going to get hauled off to jail is what I'm hearing. Because everything that's being reversed is going right back to the person that tried to set you up and have you sent to jail. Eight of Swords reversed and Justice, that's jail. This is jail. Justice system, Eight of Swords, that's jail. When it's in reverse, that means the exact opposite. You're not going to jail for evil, ill intentions, and lies and dishonesty. This is corruption. This is what these individuals try to do to you. That's why you're not going to jail. But on the flip side, that's where it's going to land them. Because why you think this devil is in reverse, Nine of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles reverse. Again, stop this practitioner. These practitioners right here that's been doing devil magic on you, they finally are meeting a karma, but they meeting a match. The same devil that they work with is going to be the same devil that's going to be dancing circles around their ass in that fucking jail cell. And you're going to come into reunion with a possible fire sign that may be a Sagittarius specifically. Or it could be an Aries or a Leo too. Okay? So the bottom line of this spread is, will a fortune turn in your favor? Because this is exactly what they try to do. They try to set you up to have you sent to jail. This is being behind bars in the justice system, right? It's in reverse. You ain't going there for some type of corruption and lies, dishonesty, and illegal activity that they was doing. Bam, that's where it's going to land them right there. Get caught up like that. And that's going to be the good news with the Page of Cups here. You ain't going there because you was found to be innocent right here of all accusations. And these practitioners will meet their match. They work with the devil, right? They wanted to trust into the devil and, oh, well, I'll do anything that you want me to do. Yeah, and the devil's sitting there. Yeah, if you do this, I'm going to give you that. If you do this, I'm going to give you that. He going to also give them that sentence too. Because believe it or not, some of them judges out there, not all judges are bad, by the way. So I will give the judges out there a shout out to the judges in the justice system. I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the judges. They have a sixth sense. And when they sitting there, bro, a lot of them will literally tell you, when it comes to sentencing, it's not easy. It's not an easy job to sentence people, even though they may be criminals. When it comes to sentencing and them hitting that gavel, there's more to it than sitting in that chair and judging both sides from the plaintiff and the defendant side. There's a lot of things that they go through that those judges don't talk about. But there's some of them that will literally tell you that it's hard to do that. But they got some of the judges out there, if you really pay attention, if they see the potential in somebody, they will give you a second chance. If they see somebody's good side, they will literally see through you like that. And I'm going to tell you what they're going to see with this person right here. They're going to see straight through them. This is a federal judge that these individuals are going to be in front of. Because if this is involved in illegal activity with money, this is in violation of a federal law. This is a federal offense here. And especially when they lied on purpose to try to bring some type of injustice your way, to sabotage you on purpose. And this was premeditated and scripted. And this is what's catching them up. They're literally going to be in front of a federal judge. And this judge ain't going to take it easy on them, bro. It's not. And some of your documentation, if some of you out there may have a psychic business, and they try to do this to you, now this one I'll resonate with everybody. This is general messages out there. They may end up using your documentation because of how on point it really is. Because I did pull the high priestess. They may use that documentation while in the court of law. While this individual is on the stand. Being, what they call that, persecuted. Being convicted. Found guilty of all counts. And yet your documentation, every time that you call this out or whatever, or if you are somebody out there that has strong spiritual abilities, and you could have helped solve your own case, they could literally use that on a projector screen and let this individual that did that to you, these people that did that to you, hear it over the projector screen. As to let the judge hear it. Because the judge may not know about it until it actually gets presented in the court of law. And the judge sits there and it's like he or she puts it on the projector screen. And they literally are sitting there watching what they did to you through your spiritual gifts, and actually proves every bit of what you said to be the truth. And yet the judge ends up seeing what you were saying, how you was getting set up. And yet it's exposed in front of everybody in that courtroom, in front of the grand jury and everybody that's in there, the prosecutor and everybody. Just imagine the look on these individuals' faces, bro. Just imagine the guilt. Just imagine the count after count after count after count. Bro, you know how much time you can get for scripting something out like that to purposely sabotage and to do something to somebody on purpose? You know how much jail time these individuals are going to be serving for that? And they did black magic on you? And they manipulated possibly the authorities while doing this? Bro, you know how much trouble they're going to be getting into for that? And yet it turns out everything that they did was just it was scripted because of hatred, jealousy, and envy. And yet the judge is going to be able to see what they did behind the scenes because of your gifts. And yet it resonates with what they did to you. And yet it's really going to get called out that they did black magic against you. They put spell work on you. They defamed your character. They sat there and did all that. Bro, you know how many counts these individuals are going to be faced with? This is committing federal offenses, bro. This is felonies. These individuals have committed felonies here. Felonies. Why you think somebody is in the bed? This could be bars. Why you think somebody's sitting here with this money in reverse here? Why you think they sitting in that position worried, stressed, sick, depressed? That could be a jail cell with the bars. Because that look like bars. If you turn aside, it look like bars. Look like jail bars, huh? It's because of this right here. Underhanded activity involving financial dealings, illegal, underhanded financial dealings with money. Scamming on purpose and a malicious setup here. A scripted setup that was done. And it's going to land them in a position where they're not going to be able to get out of it because they get caught, bro. That's destiny. That's destiny. So your destiny may be catching people like this up because they challenge and came for the right one. So I'm getting that you may not have the ability to sentence these people. But you damn well have the ability to call down spiritual judgment upon them and to call the truth out for what it really is. That's why that judgment horn is there, right? Judgment is here. They will be found guilty on all counts is what I'm hearing. There's going to be several accounts that are going to be found guilty on. Like, it's not just one count. This could be several accounts. I'm just not sure what it is, quite sure what it is. But I'm definitely getting this something involving some type of money, bro. Like, this is money. This is also lies, a lot of malicious activity too. The time's up, man. This is why it's turning in your favor. You may be a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Leo, Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Libra. That could have went through this. A Virgo, Aquarius. You ain't gonna be going through it no more. You ain't gonna be going through it no more, bro. This judge is judging a lot of people for doing that to you. I'm gonna tell you what they're judging them for. It's underhanded activity involving money. This is something to do online that's going to be considered a federal offense. Involving money, you get locked up for it. And this is literally somebody I clarified, Nine of Swords right here with the Six of Pentacles reversed. It's like they're literally stressing and wishing they never did that to you. And then I pulled the King of Wands right after that. This could be a queen too. This could be your business. They wish they never did that to you, your business. That's what they did. And I'm going to tell you how they try to do that. They try to have you set up. But it's in reverse. Eight of Swords reverse, Justice reverse. And if you flip it up upright like that, that's literally Eight of Swords behind bars in the justice system. You're freed from this injustice and dishonesty and corruption. Because that's exactly what was done behind the scenes. If you're going to script something like that out on somebody, on an innocent person, and yet you clearly know what the hell you're doing before you even do it because you premeditated that, that judge's going to have fun with these individuals, bro. I'll tell you that right now. These people going to wish they never screwed with you. Promise you. So you are literally the person that's the earth angel here that's going to be protected. So if you're worried about anything, you have nothing to worry about. Eight of Swords reverse. You got nothing to worry about, okay? It's just you being released from this, okay? From a major injustice that was done to you. Alright? But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Man, what the hell? I knew something was out of line. You don't see. Oh, that's why I don't have a shirt on. I knew something was looking funny like that. I don't have a shirt on. That's why it looks bare like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, this one I resonate with everybody. This is general messages, by the way. This is for September 2022. What I'm definitely getting here is you're going to be free from a very unfair, toxic, mentally entrapped situation here. And you could have been trapped mentally. Yeah, mentally entrapment. A mental entrapment. And they could have tried to have you physically restrained and trapped too here. You're going to be freed from all of that. This is literally you regaining your freedom. This is being released. Hangman released. Eight of Swords released from injustice. You being released from an unjust type of situation. An unfair, highly unfair situation that they try to get to go against you. You're going to be able to move on because your proof and documentation going to prove otherwise. And you're going to be on your way. That's the good news, okay? Anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below y'all. Okay, since I'm unavailable for personal reads, I will put that out there. So, hopefully the information helped y'all. Hope it helped y'all gain clarity. This will not resonate with everybody, but to the ones out there that has been through a situation like this, that hopefully my information is helping provide y'all with a lot of clarity that y'all need. The protection and to keep you from being in your head, bro. I know how that is. You don't need to be in your head. You're going to be free from the situation. I promise you. Okay? So just trust in the Most High. Protect yourself. If you see something and you feel something out of line, speak up on it immediately. That's what you do. Okay? Because that's a gift of intuition that can literally save you. Because obviously it's going to save you out of this situation apparently. You got some type of documentation, you know. But anyways, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank you very much for the love and support. May it be returned 500,000 fold. May the universe mirror back y'all genuine intentions towards me. I greatly appreciate that, and I will see y'all some other time, okay? Peace.